So let's start with the first philosopher on the list, Plato. Now, Plato is basically the founding father of philosophy as we know it, and as thinkers, we are all his children. Of course, before him you had all the pre-Socratics asking crazy questions like what is everything made of, air, water, infinite bananas. But Plato takes all the raw curiosity and transforms it into something bigger, a unified vision of reality, one that touches justice, truth, the soul, politics, knowledge, basically everything. Plato's worst enemies are not the pre-Socratics, they are actually the sophists. Now the sophists were basically the influencers of the ancient Athens. For a nice fee, they teach you how to win arguments, sound smart in public, and climb the social ladder. Truth, justice, that was just secondary. What really mattered was persuasion. If you could talk well enough, you could make anything sound true. Imagine like an ancient TED Talk mixed with modern day life coaching with a heavy price tag. Plato absolutely hated this. For him, the sophists turned philosophy into a game of appearances, a marketplace of opinions. And that's exactly what pushed him to do the opposite, to search not for what sounds true, but for what is true. That's where his big idea comes in, the second voyage. The first voyage is when we drift along with the senses or with opinions, like the pre-Socratics do. But Plato says that's not enough. The senses deceive us, opinions change with crowd. If we really want to know, we need to set sail again with a different boat, the boat of reason. And that's how we reach the world of ideas, invisible, eternal realities that give shape and meaning to everything we see. These ideas are not just in our head. Of course, it's hard for us children of Descartes to understand it. But for Plato, these ideas are real. Justice, beauty, goodness are eternal realities that never change, even if human beings keep messing it up. This Plato's idea changes completely the normal way of looking at the world. It means truth isn't whatever the majority decides, and it isn't up to the whims of power. Truth has its own existence, even when people try to corrupt it or distort it.